If you're a parent, maybe you've had the experience of your child losing an important stuffed animal. If you're a lucky parent, maybe the missing stuffy made its way home. But not many parents have had that happen quite like how it happened to one mid-state family I got to meet today.
We always go out to Gettysburg just to take in the sights.
The Thompsons.
It's beautiful in the fall. And we were taking family pictures. I'm Mom, Alexa.
5-year-old Tegan. And who is this?
Bumpy.
Bumpy Kitty, very much a member of the family.
What are some things Bumpy has done with you?
Go to Nanny and Papa.
Go to Nanny and Papa's house.
Disney World.
She was in the ICU 2 years ago. Bumpy was right there.
But when they got back from Gettysburg, Bumpy wasn't there. They looked carefully at pictures.
And we were able to find where Bumpy was visible and where Bumpy was no longer with us.
Like any kind of investigation?
Yeah, I mean, we went, Nancy Drew.
Having narrowed down the search area, Alexa called the park. Had anyone found Bumpy Kitty?
And I got a call probably 45 minutes later from a park ranger. And he said, I walked the area you described. I'm losing daylight. And I got a text maybe 45 minutes after I hung up with him. And he said, is this the critter that got loose? And there was Bumpy sitting on a rock in Devil's Den. So he continued looking, even though he said, that's it, I can't find it.
I thought back to when my now 9-year-old daughter, Aubriana, was 4 and lost her most important stuffed animal, Horsey, who was actually a giraffe. Remember Horsey?
Yeah, he was never found.
You thought about him for a long time.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you got that text?
We cried. We cried. We were, at the time, we were using the backup Bumpy. She calls him almost Bumpy because he's not quite as well loved. So we went out Sunday morning and we knocked on the door of the ranger station. He did not have to do anything close to what he did, just for a little girl, lives an hour and a half away, and was very sad that night. I said, do you want to be a park ranger when you grow up now?
Taylor Swift.
Still wants to be Taylor Swift. When you have a child with sensory difficulties and severe anxiety, and they're missing something like that, routine is gone and you're inconsolable.
Let's just say losing an important stuffy isn't the only thing Tegan and Aubriana have in common.
And another one.
So for her, even to walk away like this is monumental.
Growing up, but not having to give up one of her earliest sources of comfort.